What's up, everyone? Keon Trades here. We're going to talk about the RLX flow. Now, before we get started, I just want to thank all my followers on Twitter. It's pretty crazy. In less than a year, I hit 10,000 followers. Now, that's not going to stop me from posting flow. I'm just going to keep doing it. I love, helping people out, that can't um, use this software. And again, this software is Unusual Whales. So first of all, follow them on Twitter. They have a lot of great information that's being posted every single day. So now let's get started. RLX Technologies is basically a Chinese e-vape company, right? So it's nothing crazy. Um, the most important thing is just the amount of call flow that has been coming in since November 30th, right? I mean, you can already see that the call volume is 142,000. That's 99.33% of the total volume. The premium is over 6.3 million compared to the put premium of only 21,000. This has honestly been one of the craziest flows I've seen. Now, I first caught this um, on November 30th, right? So it was this order. I mean, it's something crazy, 337 size, only 7,000 premium. The only thing that really kind of caught my eye was that 1,042 volume. So I kind of was just like, okay, well, that kind of, makes me a little interested, but I'm not going to attack it right now, right? Because 7,000 is just a very small premium. It could just be like a retail trader just buying something, right? Just for fun. Now, when it hit December 1st, it's a whole nother story, right? So I see another 3 call order, and then I get, you know, just multiple sweeps, right? 1,000 size, 776 size, basically all these orders are over 200, right? Getting some good premium, 2.5 calls. We first have December 16th expiration. And then I see this, right? And I believe I tweeted this. Yes, I did not. Yeah, right here, actually. Yeah, so the 19,450 in size. This is like insane, right? I've never seen something like this, especially for, a $2.32 stock with only 20-cent premium, $486,000 in a floor trade. It's a single trade, okay? Then they're starting to add the 3 calls for January. Okay, so now it's with another 1,000 size. Okay, so I would be like, okay, well, the 3 calls are now being added. Yes, it doesn't seem like it's a lot of premium, but if we click on this expiration, right, the total for the 3 call right now is 397,000 with over 8,800 in volume and 11,000 in open interest. And as you can see here, it's all call volume, right? Just non-stop call volume. Open interest has been increasing for 3 straight days. So something is up, right? Something is going on, right? So now, again, we're still getting tagged with 2.5 calls for 12.16. And again, this was when the stock was at around 237. So, right, it's at 260 right now. So it's made a pretty big gain already. Obviously it doesn't sound like a lot, but, for a $2 stock, that's a big gain, right? And again, on December 2nd, this is where it gets crazy, right? I think I was tweeting this multiple times. We have a 5,000 size order for 125,000. We have a 4,700 size and 141,000. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. I've never seen anything like this, to be honest with you. 4,500 in size here, 5,000 size here, 4,800, 4,900. I mean, it's getting wild. Now they're pushing it to the 5 calls, right? For April, they're pushing it to the 3.5 calls for January. So if you click this, the January 3.5 calls for RLX has 1.48 million in premium. It is all call premium, right? It's insane. It's actually insane. Now, if you look at the 5 calls, I don't think it's going to be as much. Yeah, only 58,000, so not much, but they are still heading for the higher strikes. So obviously something like this is making me very interested. Now, I am personally in this stock since around $2.28. I believe I posted it on Twitter as well. But if you look at the most active chains, I mean, look at this, 51,000 in the 2.5 calls for December. I mean, it's all calls. It's literally all calls. And then you can see the orders here, right? The 3.5 calls, the 3.5 calls. I mean, look at this size, right? So that was just a quick summary of how RLX flow was. It's pretty crazy seeing these size and seeing these premiums constantly. I haven't seen one bearish positioning at all. There's a lot of chatter on Twitter as well. Hopefully, it works in our favor, which it should based on what I'm seeing on the float. Yes, it might take some time. So, with these type of plays, always great to add time to your contracts. Buying 0 DTEs, weeklies, this stock may take a couple weeks to actually move. What if if there's news comes out in a month, right? You never know. You never know. But there obviously is something very interesting going on. Well, that should about do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.